Hello viewers, I am Major General Neelendra Kumar for the YouTube channel Lex Consilium Foundation and the playlist Inse Miliye. I am in conversation with Group Captain Gandhi. Now, Group Captain VK Gandhi is the Vice Chairman of Indian Ex-Servicemen Movement, a very powerful all-representative body that was set up in 2008, duly registered with more than 36,000 members. My next question to you is that you have come in the last video to the start of the movement, but before that I would like to briefly request you to point out the salient details of this Koshari Committee, and also at that point of time was the total implication of implementing OROP. You have said was 8,000. I'd like you to
8,293 crores.
Yeah. So if you can just tell what was the Koshari Committee and what was the budget that was made by the UP government, but it fell and the NDA came there.
Okay. First of all, my greetings to all the viewers. The Koshari Committee was formed by the UPA government. Mr. Bhagat Singh Koshari was a BJP person heading the Koshari Committee on the defense matters. In that Koshari Committee had recommended, I'll read verbatim, one rank, one pension implies that uniform pension be paid to the armed forces personnel retiring in the same rank with the same length of service, irrespective of their date of retirement, and any future enhancements in rates of pension to be automatically passed on to the past pensioners. This implies bridging the gap between the rate of pension of the current pensioners and the past pensioners, and also future enhancements in the rate of pension to be automatically passed on to the past pensioners. This was the definition given by Mr. Koshari, and this was accepted by to the government. At that time in 2011, Mr. Koshari had estimated expenditure of 1100 crores on this.
Okay.
Subsequently, when the pressure on the government was increased, the government accepted this, and in 2014 interim budget, government
Provided for a sum of?
Provided interim budget. Please understand, interim budget is not full budget.
Yes.
Government provided 500 crores for OROP while accepting the demand for the one rank, one pension. On the 26th of February, Defense Minister conducted a meeting with all organizations and accepted this definition given by the OROP and issued orders to the CGDA for issuing orders and making payment for this. The last orders were issued on the 15th of April. There it is. 24th of April.
2014.
As decided in the meeting on OROP chaired by Honorable Raksha Mantri on 22/4/14, a working group is constituted as follows to finalize the modalities of implementation of one rank, one pension based on the principles specified in the previous meeting held on 26/2/14.
Yes.
26/2/14, the definition given by Koshari was accepted. The principle of OROP implies that the uniform pension be paid to the armed forces personnel retiring in same rank with the same length of service, irrespective of their date of retirement, and any future enhancements in the rates of pension to be automatically passed on to the past pensioners. So this is the same definition. And orders was also issued. Unfortunately, the government fell, the new government came, and the new government changed this definition.
Okay. Now, fine, that's very clear. The next question we move on to is the agitation. And when you decided to start the agitation, what was the aim? What did you how did you think this holding of the agitation will help you achieve your cause at that point of time?
after the new government was sworn in, they presented their budget. In the budget, they also accepted that one rank, one pension will be given to the armed forces personnel, and they recommended a budget of 1,000 crores. Since it was an interim budget, we said fine, no problem. When the full definition, when the full implementation will happen, the more money will get allotted, which is a standard practice for any budget. We waited for a month, nothing moved. We kept meeting, we kept writing to the government, to the PM, to the RM, nothing moved. As I explained in my previous video, we met then Raksha Mantri and Finance Minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley, and we were stunned that he had a different notion of one rank, one pension, which was not what one rank, one pension means.
So that came as a setback.
That came as a setback. But subsequently, when he handed over the Defence Ministry to Mr. Manohar Parrikar read through the whole thing, and he realized that whatever we are demanding, whatever we are asking is just one rank, one pension and nothing more. He accepted and he sat with us, and as I explained earlier, worked out a formula wherein expenditure on the one rank, one pension as per the definition of the Koshari Committee was only 8,293 crores. But since the files were not moving, approval was not coming, we decided to put pressure on the government, and we decided to start the agitation.
Okay. Now, at this time, you may like to inform the viewers that who all were in the core group, who all were the main pilots or the officers or others connected with you, and of course later on your number has now swelled to 36,000.
I am very happy to announce that on 10th of June 2015, we conducted a coordination committee meeting which was attended by more than 50 organizations, ex-servicemen organizations of India. This meeting was held in Constitution Club, and wherein all organizations wholeheartedly supported to start agitation, which was being planned, which a rally was being planned on 14th of June, and from 15th of June onwards, we had planned a sit-in dharna at Jantar Mantar. So, this agitation had a full support of more than 50 organizations of India, ex-servicemen movement. The administrative control of the rally was with IESM, which is headed by Major General Satbir Singh as chairman, me as vice chairman, and there were other governing body members. So the 14th of June 2015, a big rally was held at Jantar Mantar, which was attended by more than 15,000 people from 14 states of India. This created a huge uproar, and the things started moving in the government. From 15th of June onwards, we sat at Jantar Mantar with a permanent stage and started a relay fast for approval of one rank, one pension.
It's something quite remarkable, quite motivating. What, in retrospect, you feel was the reason that kept such a diverse group, large number of group, 50, together on a single platform? Normally it doesn't happen in our country.
Here the question is very important. The question is very good. The fact remains that the soldier was not being respected, soldier was not being given his due. As you all know, the God is respected and soldier is respected, while in peacetime, or in the wartime, and after war is over, your troubles are over, God is forgotten, soldier is slighted. On the same principle, the soldiers, after having fought the wars, after having done their duty on the borders, when they were retired, they were not getting their due. This was the main cause which kept all 50 organizations united together for this main reason of one rank, one pension. So we all stuck together, put pressure on the government and moved on.
At one stage, you had decided and you were sort of forced or compelled to undertake a fast unto death. What is that? What was that?
Our fast unto relay hunger strike was going on at Jantar Mantar, and to our great surprise, on 15th August 2015, there was a sudden attack by the Delhi police and the municipality at our dharna site. They dismantled everything. By the time we reached there, it was early in the morning, 8 o'clock, attack happened. By the time we reached there, the whole tent were dismantled, our computers were taken away, our records were taken away, and that agitated us more. And a soldier, you know it, if soldier gets agitated, he doesn't care for his life. Same thing happened. That was a trigger point for our soldiers, ex-soldiers, veterans to sit on fast unto death. From 15th of June 2015, 5 soldiers sat on the fast unto death, which further increased to 22. 22 soldiers were sitting on fast unto death from 15th of August, 16th of August onwards till 4th September, when the government announced one rank, one pension.
So the provocation had come from the authority.
Provocation had come from the authority, and finally they had to accept our demand. Though they did not accept fully as per the definition given by the Koshari Committee.
I would also like to ask you that during your parleys and meetings with the Ministry of Defence, there were different set of people. There are senior military officers, there are bureaucrats, secretaries, under secretaries, right from secretary to under secretaries, and you also had the defence finance. And the fourth plank, of course, you named Mr. Arun Jaitley and Manohar Parrikar, that's the politicians. So, what was your impression with regard to the attitude, the interest, sympathy, empathy of these 4 different segments towards your justified cause, which in your eyes was justified?
See, our experience with the bureaucrats was this, that they were trying their level best to derail the agitation. Derail agitation. They were trying their best to minimize the effect of OROP, so that it should not come in the form in which we are asking for. That is exactly what they did, despite the best efforts by, I will say, and I will openly accept it, by the best effort of late Shri Manohar Parrikar, who had agreed to give us an OROP budget of 8,293 crores. Finally, what was sanctioned was only 5,300 crores, which is not acceptable and which has a lot of anomalies. So they were always trying to dilute it, and finally they succeeded in diluting the one rank, one pension.
At one stage, I believe you had tried to reach out to BJP president also.
That was in 2013, before the elections.
Okay.
Mr. Rajnath Singh was the president of the BJP at that time. He had called for a meeting with us. We went to his residence. We had a meeting with him, and he had promised to us that as a president of the BJP party, he said, I am promising that I will, if BJP comes to power, we will give you full one rank, one pension, which of course didn't happen then.
Right. Thank you very much. This video has been quite informative. This would bring out the progress, the main causes, and how did it move the OROP movement. Stay with us. This conversation will continue.